try it again. If anybody has any questions about the new rules or the additional rules, they're not new rules, but the addition of rules to the contest, you can I'll still try my best to answer those. I'm watching the sideline. So what this is right now is, hey, Miss Queen, hey, Chris, hey, Miss Reaper. Everybody had solar questions or they wanted to tell me about some solar. I'm all ears. Guess we won't need this. The rain is stopped and the skies are blue. Let me see. All right, everybody. Hey, Mississippi Girl Life. It's always good to see you. Hey, Uncut Gems. Good to see y'all here. So, yeah, we're back. I just wanted to put those rules right out the gate, okay? Just get those right out there floating. I didn't want to play around with that video too much with anything else. So now everybody want to tell me about the stuff that they purchased or their experiences, who've been through the storm, who got solar power generators, who got questions. This is the time. Hey, Alicia Fletcher. I must know you. Boy, that name sounds familiar. Your name is very familiar. How you doing, Alicia Fletcher? First time here. Well, welcome to the Greenhouse Cafe. In the morning, it's the Greenhouse Cafe. At night, it's the Greenhouse Lounge. All right. Okay, Brother Led, what is your preferred solar power generator? That's a hard question. Let's turn towards, since we're talking about power. Let's turn this way. That's much better angle than my phone. The reason I say that is everything has its own purpose. Everything has its own purpose. And the Jackery is over here and actually charging my phone. I mean, scoot over, Bacon. And for anybody that thinks these things are delicate, they're not delicate. They are heavy duty. All of it is heavy duty. You see, I'm slamming that around. You should see me at work with these things. If I got up close, you will see all the scratches and scars on everything. They high power, heavy duty. Good morning. Okay, let's get to it. King Power Solar Generator. Power station, 500 watt. What do you know about that? Nothing at all. Seen it on Amazon this morning. Miss Queen, it's 500 watts. It's 500 watts for $270. You might want to read the description a little better. Please look a little harder. Find out what kind of battery is in that. That sound a little flaky to me. So please read that a little closer. See what kind of battery is in it. See if it has pass-through charging. All of the stuff that you should be looking for in a solar power generator today. Because that sounds a little scary to me. Because everything is going around $1 per watt hour, roughly, give or take. Is the Blue Eddy 300 compatible with the Thunderbolt 100 watt panels? Yes. I'm gonna tell you this. Well, wait. The Blue Eddy 300, I don't have that. I don't have that at all. So I don't know. Monique, I don't know. I don't have the Blue Eddy 300. Compatible with, okay, got that. Good morning, cigarettes. Be pre, let's not say that word, okay? Where it's from or what anything. I'm not gonna get into that debate either because everything is made over there. We've talked about that before. Everything right now that you touch right now, you're talking to me on a device, either your cell phone, your laptop, your computer, or the pieces that belong inside of that. It came from over there. So if that's stopping you from getting yourself together, you may be selling yourself a little short. Thank you, Make Haste. I'm gonna go over there and check it out, okay? I have Blue Eddy 1500, Jackery 300, and I'm not going to say this word because, oh, Joy Ziz 296. Okay, I was thinking that said something else. Laird, do you make your own extension cables from your PV panels? What is the wire gauge? Yes, I do. And I've been using this red and black cable. You can't hardly see it, and I can't zoom it in on this computer. But the red and black cable I made myself. And I used the BougeRV cable adapters to actually put the MC4 connectors on there. I made those myself, yes. And I'm using 12 and 14 gauge wires. 12, I like 12 the best. And it ain't for what you think. I like it better because it just seems more pliable and able to move around a lot better. The stiff, hard cables, it's harder to move around for me. And when winter come, all that's gonna do is make that plastic around there crack when it get cold. Lead, is your cabling pure copper or clad wire? When I cut them open, it looked like it was pure copper. Because I did it right here on video and showed everybody. Me put the MC4 connectors on. I put MC4 connectors on the, excuse me, the Harbor Freight panels because they came with an SAE panel. Those were copper. And then the wires, my extension cables that I built right here, those were copper. Let me see. Right, Gary Burke. I did a video on that. Am I on Instagram? Kinda. I can't even control YouTube right now. I just stopped going to all those different platforms. I'm like, for what? For what? I'm just driving myself crazy. I get people trying to contact me on Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, all that. I just stopped it. It's just I can't even begin. I need to find a source for real copper wiring. What are you trying to do, Joe Tyson? Leah, what type of wire you use on it? Have the solar panels outside during the winter. It's the same wires. Let me turn you back over here. Same wires. I ain't changing anything. Lead, does any of your generators charge via USB-C? Yes. I want to say all of them. Not the Blue Eddy 150, the black and white one, not him, but everything else does. And not the Jackery. The Jackery doesn't either. As a matter of fact, the Jackery doesn't even have a USB-C. That's what I'm about to show y'all. I'm gonna knock your head off, son, with this video. It's gonna be short and sweet, and I'm telling you, gonna go run into the hills. Okay. Let me see. Peace and blessing to Mr. and Mrs. Lead. What wattage solar generator do I need to run just a deep freezer and refrigerator? I don't know. I don't know what kind of refrigerator, freezer you got, how many watts to run, anything. That's the kind of research you're going to have to do on your own and then make a judgment from there. Is the Blue Eddy 2000? Can it take the 340 watt solar panels? I see what you're saying. I don't know. You gotta look at it like this. How many watts can it intake, right? And how many volts can it intake? That's where you got to do your own math. So I'm not going to say that for legal reasons, but I'm going to tell you right here. I'm not going to tell you what you can do or should do. I'm going to tell you what I've done. And I'm going to try to pick this up. I see why people, they like it and they don't like this computer. And this ain't the same camera. You see all my panels out there? You can see right off the bat, it's 8 in the middle, right? Okay, I have 6. Ooh, that sucked. I have 6 100 watt panels on just the Blue Eddy 200p, AC 200p. I have 6 panels, so that's 600 watts coming in, and they're in series at 20 volts, 20.1 volts, something like that. I can't remember because hold on. I always forget this. I got so many now, I be jumbling around. Just trust me on that. I can't even spit it out right now because I got information in my head for everything. Wait a minute. That's right. 4, 6, 8, 10. Oh, I think it's 150. It can bring in 150 volts. Don't quote me. I think it's 150 volts. That's why I stopped at 6, because it was 2, 4. Yeah, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. That's 100. And then 20. That's why it's 150 volts it can bring in. Right. So I think I'm right. Because I'm like, why did I stop at 6? That's why. I don't want to blow nothing up. Okay. Let me see. Yeah, it ain't got to be that serious. Oracle. Yeah, the kind of. I'm not like the guy with the little white gloves and stuff, and Will Prowse. Them some good guys. They real scientific. They know their stuff. But I'm the kind of guys like, hey, I wonder will this work? Let's plug it in and see. I'm that guy. I'm that solar guy. I will take no credit away from the guy with the white gloves and Will. I wouldn't take no credit for the guys are some smart guys. But me, I just want to see, yeah. Let me see. I'm trying to stay on point. No, that ain't for my hair, Gary. I'm gonna show you what it's for. I spent all day. I'm back at it. I'm about to show you right now. I ain't did this in years, but I've been rotating all of my preps. And as you see, I'm back at it. Trust and Believe got a video coming out about how this just made. I'm gonna show you how I used to. How I used to do this years ago. This is what I used on Mylar bags years ago. Never again. What this is, I used to fly radio control airplanes, and this is how I built the wings with the parafilm. This heat shrunk those, and this is what I use. So since I don't do that no more, I started using this to seal my Mylar bags. But I've seen a guy on YouTube do this. Oh my God. This, my wife was like, don't mess up my flat irons. Number one, you don't use them. Number two, I'll buy you some more. I need these junks. As you can see, I just did this yesterday. I spent all day putting all of my loose stuff in here. And I ain't even done. Okay. What is that? What is that small iron? Oh, I just explained that. Let's see. Say, I'm new to the Greenhouse Lounge. Happy to be here. Well, welcome to the Greenhouse Lounge and the Greenhouse Cafe. That's what I do on the flat iron. Okay. Never thought of it. It's a game changer. I'm sitting in here, man. I had oats all over the floor, rice all over the floor, because my old way, I used to have a certain setup to do this, and I used to iron it on the side. I used to have a board on this table at my old house, and I used to iron it like this. I would hold my Mylar bag with the stuff in it and iron it like this. That's all gone. And I haven't done any I've been living in this house 7 years now. So this, you can hold the doggone bag straight up and down and just hold it for about 5-10 seconds. It's sealed. Oh my God, what a game changer. I actually have fun with my Mylar bags. I actually have fun. You still using the Harbor Freight panels. I'm going to try to do this one more time. Let me tell you something about that. Let me see if you can see it. On each side, you see those two? Is actually, I have 6 of them out there. I'm going to tell you something about everybody that's hating on them Harbor Freight panels. Stop the hate. That's all I can say. Because I promise you, I went and bought one more. I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I had 7. I went and bought one more to make it even 8. I can't make that up. And I'm going to show you in that video that I'm about to do. If you hating on Harbor Freight panels, stop the hate. Because I'm telling you, people are, oh, they cheap, they cheesy. You can say what you want to say, but they're hooked to this. So they got all my stuff on point. Here's the thing I got to say about the Harbor Freight panels. Wait, first, are the Harbor Freight 100-watt solar panels compatible with any solar power generator? No, you got to do your own research. You got to read and see what your solar power your device requires. So if they can, like for instance, the Jackery, the BougeRV, and the BougeRV are all running off of Harbor Freight panels. And they're all charged at 100%. The Jackery is not, because my wife was using it late last night. So that's why I was over here. I brought it down, plugged it back up to the sun. But everything else is running off of Harbor Freight panels. Okay. The BougeRV 200, that's pretty much eating up all of my big 100-watt panels. That's eating 6 of them. Then I got 2 rich solar panels that's just running. It usually charges that, but that's at 100%. So that's why it's not even plugged in. But don't listen, and I was going to finish. The Harbor Freight panels, the reason, if you're going to get something online, go with Rich Solar. Go with Renogy. But if you ride around the corner from Harbor Freight and you don't have the time, like now with all the bad weather, go pick up what you can get now. Right now is the time, like, look, I don't got time to be waiting 2 to 4 weeks for panels. So I'm just saying. What happened to your EcoFlow generator? That's part of the video for later today. Actually, let me put it like this. Keep watching to see what happened to or with the EcoFlow River 600. That, I'm telling you, you're going to love it. You're going to love it. And this ain't for me. This ain't going to benefit me. I hope it benefits you. Somebody really noticed that missing. That's where I put that Jackery at, right? You gotta like the way you was watching me. I bought the EcoFlow from let me see. I bought the dang EcoFlow from you recommended. So did you mean to say dang? Because that sounded a little aggressive. Before Light 20, I still have it. Calm down. And here's another thing. It's my recommendation. That's what I like. I didn't make you do anything, okay? Don't do that. Let's not do that, okay? Not cool at all. Don't be like, you told me to. No. I tell you what I like. I tell you what I have. I don't make you go do anything. If you didn't even, I can like it for my situation, and it won't be right for your situation. It won't work right with the system you have at your household. You got to do your own research. If you're going off buying stuff because of just what people say, you're going to be in a lot of trouble. Even listening to me, I'm buying what I like for my situation. Y'all see pretty much how I run my life. Y'all see me all around, work, home, garage, all this stuff I do. Stuff works good for that. If you got something else like boating and all that stuff, going skiing or something, I don't know how that will work for you. Thank you, Oracle. B for Life say I was impatient, but it's a great machine. Why? You got buyer's remorse? You recommended it. That's all I did was recommend it. Guess what? It's a little dude to come on a commercial every 5 minutes and tell you, come on down to such and such, such and such, and buy the brand new Dodge. Yeah, telling you to buy a brand new car and you already have one. He's suggesting that you need another one. Do you go buy it? No, because you use your brain like, I got a brand new car. I don't think I need another one. This is no different. It's just suggestions of something I like. Guess what? That little guy at the car lot, he like his car too. He like all his cars. He like them so much, he want to give a few to you. No. You remember, your first prep in your bug out bag is right here. Here's your first bug out bag. And your brain is your first prep. Okay? You got to use that. We didn't see yours, so I thought something happened to it. But even if it did, don't let that bother you. Man, you gotta stick around this channel a little bit. You go see I do some strange stuff. Let me see. Do you still use the Go Power Pro? Do you see them down there? The reason they're there is because I just got through charging them. Yes, we use those too. Listen, I got a really big house. So all of this stuff is not usually just sitting here. I'm using it all around my whole house. Let me see. Thank you, Angela. Thank you for that. I do really like my Go Power Plus flashlight. Oh, look. See mine up in there charging from the sun? Told you. Let me see. Before you end this video, I'm not going to end it. I'm going to go for an hour because I've been waiting for questions. Before you end this video, will you discuss the contest for the BougeRV 716? Because the rules for posting the video were not clear to me. I can't make them any clearer than that. Okay. I got 2 videos, one with the rules, and then I got some additional rules that I just did 20 minutes before this. I can't make them any clearer than that. I'm sorry. I can't make them any clearer than that. I'm sorry, my friend. I'm trying my best to dumb it all the way down so everybody can participate, but I can't come to your house and show you and pick your hand up and write for you. I can't do it. I'm watching it even though I'm in Delaware. They always come out over us. Sunday, I don't quite understand what you're saying, my friend. But what do you run with your systems? Everything. Listen, my stuff don't sit here all day. The only thing that sits here all day is the AC 200 and the 150. Those sit here all day, and this is what I do. I'm gonna show y'all how I do things, okay? The reason why most of my panels outside are connected to the 200 and the other ones is connected to the 150 because we use all of these little ones all day, even the Go Power Pluses, right? Even the EcoFlow. We use those all day. When I come home, I plug each one of those. When we're done using them, I got my whole family. You see, they always in different places. We plug them into those two and let those charge them. Because by the time I get home from work, the sun is down. So I won't have time. If I'm taking the BougeRV with me or whatever, there's not enough time to charge from the sun. So I just plug it into one of my big boys, let it charge, and then by the time I get home from work again, those are charged all the way back up, the two big boys. We're using these all day. That's how I do it. That's what I was telling you guys. It's other ways. You don't need 50,000 panels. But if you got a big generator that can take in a lot of power, that charges really fast, that's what you want to keep charging up. Put all your power on it up to its max, okay? Don't be ridiculous. You want to keep these big boys fed. And then when the babies come home, you feed them just like puppies. These the puppies. This the mama dog. This the big dog. You feed the puppies. You put them on the teat. Let them sip, get their fill, start all over again. That's how I do it. I don't necessarily every day have these hooked to solar. Right now they are because I'm off work. But for the most part, I usually hook them up to this or that one and let them just feed. Do the smaller generators charge faster on pass-through? No, because it just depends on what kind of wattage each one has. And then you got to ask yourself too, while you're pass-through charging, what are you charging? Are you charging your cell phone that's only taking 5 volts or 5 watts? Or are you trying to use a toaster that's using 300 watts while you're only bringing in 140 watts? So that's all math that you have to do on your own. Yeah, you got to feed the puppies. Big mama, big daddy got to feed the puppies. That's how I do it. For instance, where's my plug? I have to go through all this stuff and find my plugs to show you how I do it. Let me see. How much watts is the gray solar generators? 2,000 watts. 2,000 watt hours. Lead, can you plug the Blue Eddy? Wait a minute. Has your electric bill lowered significantly? No, I don't even pay it. I don't even use it for that. I haven't even paid any attention to that at all. And honestly, I wouldn't even be able to tell you because my whole AC for my downstairs is out, and all we have down here is a window unit for now. So it's significantly lower, but I don't know what it's causing. And plus, keep on using cell phones. I don't know. Can you can you plug the Blue Eddy batteries? Dang, I missed that one. Can you plug the Blue Eddy batteries? I wish I could get that. Hey, James Howard. Bang, that was a good one. Oh, can you plug the Blue Eddy batteries into the AC 200p? Yes, you can. Amen. Oh, yes, you can. When they told me that, you couldn't tell me nothing. I've heard so many great things about you. Watched so many videos. Finally caught you live. Well, thank you, Juicy Girl. Is that your name? Is that Juicy Girl or Gucci Girl? Thank you, and welcome to the Greenhouse Lounge. I guess. I mean, that name is a killer. Good morning, Rosie F. Matter of fact, this coffee is setting in on me a little bit. Come on, boys. It's time to make it fun. Get this rocking. If you ain't got one of these, you slipping. If you ain't got that, you slipping. All right. Let me see. Oh, I guess we really don't need that light. Okay, let me keep going. Please talk about adapters for rich solar panels, 100 watts. Adapters like what, Jackson Journal? I don't know. I don't understand your question. That could mean a billion different things. Tighten it up for me, and I do my best, okay? I have AIM Tom 155 watt hour brand generator. Do you know about that brand? I've never heard of it. I'm sorry. Never heard of it. And what is a good wattage to start off with? Okay. Now that's a question I can answer. What wattage to start out with? I would start off with, not a fan want to be all noisy. I would start off with nothing less than 300 watts, depending on what you're trying to do. Depending. Let me see. But other than that, 500 watts and up. 500 watts and up. How many watts is that fan? 3. It's pulling 3 watts. What would you recommend? Well, would you recommend Harbor Freight Solar? It depends on what you're trying to do. It got to deal with your situation, okay? I have an old Harbor Freight system, and it still works great for me. What brand is that fan? It's the place. I got it from Pajama Land. You know, the place where they wear pajamas all the time. And it was $5. I saw the rocket stove on Amazon for $99. Is that a good price? It's totally up to you. If you feel like you can pay that, and if you need it, this is about needs. This just ain't about wants. The stuff that I put up here is like, do you need it? I need you to ask yourself that stuff first. To me, if I needed it, yes. Right now, the way prices are, if you need it, you better get it. Because I'm glad I'm stocked up on kibble for my guard dogs, because I will not buy kibble for $36 a box and it only got 50 treats in it. Ain't no way in the world. Ain't no way in the world I'm paying that. That's highway robbery. Can you explain how you are connecting and charging smaller batteries to larger batteries? Smaller batteries to larger batteries. Okay, we're going to have to do a little field trip, I guess, because I'm going to have, I did it in a whole nother video where I'm chain linking these together. All of them has pass-through charging. Everything has pass-through charging except the Go Power Plus. And you go however you want to do it. You want to do it through DC or AC. Through AC, you're going to lose more power. So I do it from DC, and I go from cigarette lighter to plug. I'm going to have to show you. Cigarette lighter to DC port. Cigarette lighter to DC port. And I do that until you got, I'm going to show you. What do you really think of the EH70, the EB70? I think you're trying to say. I love it. It got its quirks like everything else. Even this has its quirks. I'm going to tell you this. There is no, and family, there is no perfect solar generator out there. There is no such thing. You got to find as much power as you can with the least amount of problems that you can. There is no such thing as a perfect generator. If the Jackery did anything like the BougeRV and the Bluetti, they would be up there. But Jackery is slipping, major slipperage. Is that stove better than a grill? That means you don't need it. If you don't even know what it is and you don't need it, don't buy it. This ain't just for buying just to be buying stuff. This is for you. Listen, a rocket stove is so you can grab it and put it in your backpack or grab it and throw it in your car without taking up any space. If you don't care about that, grab your grill and take it with you. Family, don't be buying stuff just to be buying it. If you don't need it, don't buy it. You know what? You don't need none of it. If you feel like digging a hole and putting a grill over top of it, boom, barbecue grill. Cook your food. You don't need half this stuff. If you don't need it and you ain't thinking about how it works or why you would even want it, just because everybody else said they got it, if you don't need it, don't buy it. Please. This ain't about me. I show you this stuff to give you options. And I'm spending, BougeRV gave me that, but I'm spending all my money on all of this stuff because either I like it, I need it, but I'm also showing it to you to give you options and show you this thing really works. I got a lot of stuff that sucked. Never released the videos because I'm like, oh, this is a piece of crap. I ain't gonna show nobody that. Let me see. All you need is the actual grill, right? The grill, the actual grill that you put the food on, the meat on. You don't really need to do none of this if none of this is your thing. Please don't waste your money if you don't need it. I'm not here to sell you anything. I'm here to help you make decisions. That's it. I have a small grill that I use when I lost power for 4 days in a hurricane. Worked perfectly. Yeah, you don't gotta buy a rocket grill if you don't need it. I need it for the situations I have in my head, for my past life situations. I was like, this is perfect. Right now, it's time. It's about necessity, not less accessory. You know, oh, my rocket stove matches my BougeRV. No, no, this is about necessity and not accessory. Okay, because I think the line is getting crossed where I got the BougeRV solar power generator. Now I need the refrigerator. Then I got to get the rocket stove. Then I'm gonna have a whole little setup. No, no, we doing the fashion thing with our preps. Even though that's not half bad, but right now that ain't what we should be thinking about. We should really be thinking about we're trying to survive, right? I think. Right. Thank you, Demeter. Said everybody's situation is different. He just giving you ideas of ideas you need, what's best for your situation. There you go. Thank you. Have I tried? I listen, Tori, no disrespect whatsoever. I'm gonna say I hate is a strong word. I don't like those people. And listen, this is nothing towards you, but I'm gonna remove your comment, okay? Because I don't even want their name spoken on here. Because I'm be honest with you. To me, that was almost like saying calling me the N-word or something. I don't even want to see that word on here. I ain't gonna lie to you. They people done turned that word into something horrible. I don't even want to see that word. That's no disrespect to you though, at all. I won't own it. Listen, a friend gave. This is a true story, and if I had it right here, I would show it to you. A friend gave me some of those, and I hope I'm not doing her a disservice, but I got to get rid of that. I don't even want that in my house. That's blasphemous. I don't even want that in my home. I ain't gonna lie to you. I don't want the word in my home. I don't want the packages in my home. Nothing. Would the Blue Eddy EB70 be a first good generator? Yes, it would. Yes, it definitely would. I'm getting a rocket stove because I'm single, have grown kids and grands, and if we have to pack up, I will have something to cook on. There you go. Let me see. Right. Thank you, Oracle. Said grid goes down and you will expect to trim your life. That means minimalist. That's why I bought the rocket stove, because you can't be bringing a little baby Weber with you, and as least space as possible. It isn't about color. It is, are you a good person? Gary, I wish everybody believed in what you're saying right now. I'm gonna take that off. Okay. I wish everybody believed that, but right now in this world and the climate that we in right now, unfortunately, brother, that ain't how it works. And I'm gonna say, and I don't like playing, I don't talk about religion, politics, race, but I'm gonna say this. We might have this different skin tone because it's really a lot easier for you to say that than for me. I'm just gonna say that. I'm be honest with you. And I have something that I was born with that you will never understand. You will never understand because I can't take this off, nor would I ever want to. But I'm telling you, this brings me attention every day of my life. Let me see. How many Harbor Freight 100-watt solar panels do you use with the BougeRV? You got to look at your specs. I can't tell you how many. Look at your specs of the BougeRV. It's the same as the Blue Eddy EB70, and then you have to use that, okay? Because I told somebody something, they did something else with that Go Power Plus and fried it like bacon. Then they're like, "You said it." No, I didn't. So I try to stay away from those questions. Please, there's a manual in everything you buy. Please read it. Oh my God, please read that manual. It's so much good information that you don't even see half of the people on YouTube say. Best EB70 panels, any kind of panels. Oh, by the way, I'm glad you mentioned that. Listen to this. I ordered two 100-watt rich solar panels for a whole nother situation I'm working on. Not for this house, for something else, somewhere else. Listen, I ordered it twice. I was going to do a video because that was part of the video. Guess what? Cancel. I wait a week and then they canceled on me, said, "Yeah, we sorry, we put your money back in the bank." Twice. I ordered, I ain't gonna say the name of the other one. Yes, I will. The HQST, because I have a 50-watt panel. Cancel. I'm gonna say this, and this is not one of those werewolf vampire type of situations. That's real. Between sanctions on different places and people running out of supplies to make the solar panels, it's happening. I'm having problems finding solar panels. That's why I said if you got a Harbor Freight, because buying them online is getting a little sticky, ain't it? How many other people having that problem? Let me see. How many watts does it bring in? You got a bug out. Oh. Who just said that? Miss Queen. Ben had one, got a new one. Best solar panel to use with the Go Power Plus. I have a video for the Go Power Plus with a 50-watt panel. Go check it out. It'll tell you everything you need to know. Hey, James, stop that, okay? That's kind of strange, bro. All right, we gonna clean that up a little bit, partner. Okay, James. Man, that's man. Whew. Okay. Thanks for the last video. It give us a better chance of winning. Thank you, Anthony. Thank you. Thank you for that. Because I did that. I woke up, man, like, man, not again. And I'm constantly like this James Howard kid. That is what I'm dealing with, and it's ruining everything. How did you run the MC4 cable to the generator? Oh, now that's something I can answer right now. How do you run the MC4 cable into the generator? Every generator, this is the part I wish I had my phone. Every generator comes with its own adapter. Like, golly, y'all, I hate doing this. This the part that sucks. Like this. I'm gonna just take this off for now. This goes into the AC200P, and here's its adapter right here. It's just an adapter. Every generator has one of these, Okay. Now I'm gonna show you this. I got this ran real good. Here is the other part of the adapter that comes with the MC4. These are the wires going outside, and here's the other end of that adapter. Plug that in. Now plug this into my generator. Every single generator should have something like this piece right here, and with the MC4 adapter. Okay, let me plug that back in. I got to get my juice. It's a cloudy day. Storm is coming. I need as much juice as I can get from the sun. So every single generator should come with that. All right, that's one of the things that I was telling you about. You need to make sure your generator comes with certain things. Pass-through charging. MC4 is a ultimate plus. So every generator comes with that. And here's one right here. Perfect example. Here's one right here. See that? This plugs into one of my secret generators, but it came with an MC4. I wish I wouldn't have left that out. Thank you, AM. Said thanks for all. Just got my own land, and your videos giving help for growing next year. Order Nature's generator for well backup. 2-week delay. Don't wait. There. Thank you for that. Thank you. And congratulations. That was very helpful. The adapter. Yes, every generator, I'm trying to keep that in frame, should come with its own adapter. If it doesn't, that's a setback. That's more work that you have to do. For instance, how to get into the contest. The 2 videos are over to the side, okay? The 2 videos is about the EB70 and then the new rules. I just did the new rules 45 minutes ago. So go over there and check that out. Let me see. What did I see? See, I finally caught a live. Although I'm late, I just want to say thanks for all you do in dedication to help others. Because of you, I bought a rock pal. It's the first of many. Thank you for that. I appreciate you. Thank you, Liz. Sorry I missed that. No worries. Let me see. Where am I? I'm lost. I need to go back. Hey, I missed a lot of good stuff. And everybody, if I missed your question, I'm sorry. The screen is moving fast and I'm moving around. I got this whole big laptop. I've never done the laptop thing before. Let me see. I got to rewatch the last video. How long do we have to enter? Till tomorrow. I wouldn't even done a video today, but we had a bunch of hot pockets and trolls mess everything up. What's the best way to heat a crawl space? You want to ask a HVAC technician that. Because people going to have you, listen to me, families. Some questions will have you get yourself in trouble. Okay. Your Uncle Will don't know the answer to everything. He sound like he do, but he don't. Say, every time, I hit the gas, my car is sputter, and then it's okay, what you want to do? All right. Hand me that ink pen, some bubble gum, and your shoelace. What? I'm telling you now, I got this. But it's a 1967 Chevelle. I don't want that, man. I'm telling you, you want to get going, you want the fast, you want the car fast, you want to let me do what I'm doing. Open the hood. You don't want everybody's advice on stuff, because you know what? Those people will get your ass killed. Like, how do you heat up a crawl space? What if I told you, I put a kerosene heater down there. It works good for me. Been working for like 20 years. A kerosene heater in your crawl space. You need to go ask professionals certain questions. Certain questions, don't dibble and dabble with. And that's a professional question right there. That's a question that you really need somebody that know what the heck they talking about, and somebody that has been to school for this and can show you a piece of paper or you be done burnt you, your family, and your house down. That some questions, y'all, you gotta use your head. Some stuff. Listen, some advice ain't free. Some advice ain't free. I promise you that. And when I say that, I'm doing this to keep my brains inside my head because I'm like, I'm telling you, yeah. When a dude come to your house and he like, it's gonna cost you $50 for an estimate, it's a reason for that. It ain't always about greed. Sometimes it's about because he know what the hell he talking about. And you, when he give you the quote, right, that you will be like, well, I don't know, man, because I don't know. That's kind of steep. That price you give me kind of steep. Because I got a neighbor down the street that know a dude, man, to cut his trees down, and he only charged him like $250. I charge you $1,500 down to cut down this 40-foot oak tree. You know a guy that'll cut it down for $250. Good luck with that. This hovering and hanging over your house. The guy that'll charge $250 got a Walmart chainsaw, and it's electric. He pulling the cord with him, and he come to your house like, hey, y'all got an extension cord? I can just get this plugged in real quick. I can get started early. I came early. I don't mean to wake y'all up, but I just want to get started real quick. Y'all got an extension cord, a little plug outside. I can go and get to knocking this out. It got a 14-inch chain on it. He on a bicycle. Listen, you know what? I'm telling you this because that was a real situation. I can't make that crap up. He might be able to do it. The question is, will he be able to do it before or after the crack that he smokes? You be the choice. You're going to risk your house for that? Your insurance ain't going to pay for that. When the insurance come like, well, let's go after the company. This tree went through your roof. The tree went through your roof. What company was it? All I know is his name was Will. Will? The company's name is Will? No, they call him Will Be Nice. He be around over here by Subway on the bike all the time. I caught him over there. That insurance adjuster is going to do like this. Will. The company's what? Oh, he always around there by Denny's, between Denny's and Subway, right there by the BP gas station. He over there. You can go talk to him. You don't even need to talk to me. This is what the insurance adjuster going to do. Right. Okay. Well, listen, I'll get back with you. I'll have the company call you. Okay. And we'll be in touch. You ain't getting nothing. Now you got a birdhouse because everything that lived in that tree now live with you. And Will did it because you wanted to pay $250 instead of that $1,500. All advice ain't free, family. That's my word for the day. All advice ain't free. Okay. When people start asking me scientific type questions about these, I'll be like, listen, the dude with the little white gloves and Will Prowse, y'all need to go talk to him. Okay, y'all need to go talk to them guys. So how many gigawatt hours inside of the membranes of the I stop right here. It can make these hot for 5 hours. That's where I stop. I leave science to the scientists. Okay? I'm just saying. When it get into that, listen, you asking me scientific questions about a dude drinking coffee out of an alien head from Toy Story. You need to think your question for me. I'm just saying. Back to the questions. I'm sorry, I went off on a tangent. I just wanted to be safe, man. People ask some questions get them killed. I don't want nobody getting hurt, man. You know, my baby has a bellyache. What exactly should I give her for that bellyache? You don't ask everybody that question. But then you start hearing people talking about what their grandmama did. My grandmama made us swallow spider webs, and what it'll do is wrap around the infection, and then it holds on to it just like it do on a fly. You know, the spider web wrap onto the infection or the large piece of meat and pull it. Man, stop it, stop it! I done heard it all. My grandmama used to make us these spider webs all the time. I don't think she did that because she liked you. I don't think your grandmama made you eat spider webs because she wanted you to live. Was grandmama okay? Well, you know, they said she had to go away a few times. I don't know where she went, but yeah. Grandma wasn't all together there. Her advice was not good. Okay, let me see. Yeah, she always had on that white jacket and standing in the b-boy stands, you know. Grandma, where you going? I'll be back, kids. You can't take me alive. Yeah. Grandma was always down. You was always wondering why grandma was so hip. And oh, my back is itching. No, you know what it is. Oh, right. Those guys are very scientific. You know, when you want the insides of the guts and what the batteries look like, they got the time to crack these open and the money to. I'm not doing that. Maybe someday. But no, I give all the credit to those guys. They're very smart. True story. They're very smart guys. Yeah, I'm not there yet. I'm a survivalist. I'm not a scientist. How you doing, Edward? Let me see. Purple City. Let me see. Does the Jackery 1000 have an MC4 adapter or something? You know what? No. If I had a Jackery 1000 and it went bye-bye, Jackery 1000 had a barrel plug just like this. And it only went to their panels just like this. There was no MC4 connections at all. All right. This Jackery is the same way. You want to see something? This Jackery 500 came the same way. And this is an extension barrel, 8mm barrel plug that literally goes outside and turns into an MC4. This does not go to that Jackery. I bought this separate. This is actually a Gold Zero extension cord. Same thing. Jackery does not do the MC4 thing that I know of. Let me see. Discount code for BougeRV solar generator, Leia Farmer 60. Thank you, Ann Dale. Thank you for that. Let me see. How's the EcoFlow river been? It's working exceptionally. I'm hot in here. There's too much coffee. It's exceptional. Actually, you don't see it, do you? There's a reason you don't see it, and I'm going to show you later. Today. And I got to hurry up with finish the video. Let me see. Jackers want to make sure most money stays in Jackers. Oh, I get you, because they're proprietary. Yeah, but you know what it does? What it does is, if you're the greatest, if you're the best, being proprietary works. Like Apple, okay? There's a bunch of Apple products out there to choose from. There's not too many Jackery products to choose from. So you don't have the vast array of things to look for to attach to this. Apple can be proprietary because they said, oh, you need that? Here's an Apple toaster. Here's an Apple oven. They can do that. They can be proprietary and you be like, I don't like this, but I sure like that new Apple speaker, right? Jackery, and because their technology stays top notch. where Jackery is literally behind in technology versus anything on this board. Jackery is behind. They're coming out with technology this year that all of these did over a year ago. So they're being proprietary, meaning they're going to be losing money because you can't hook everything up to this. You can't do it certain ways. And they're starting to change the barrel plug adapter. I think on the 1000 or the 1500, you can't use the 8mm. It's something else. So you proprietary on top of proprietary. And people are like, yo, you mean to tell me all the panels and all the equipment that I have, I can't use it with this? I got to go with your crap? No, don't work like that. So they're going to lose money if they don't if they need to kick themselves in the grapes real quick and get off their high horse. And you better look at what some of these other companies is doing. EcoFlow, Blue Eddy, BougeRV. BougeRV, this is their first solar power generator. And this is putting this to shame. I was taking this to work every day. Not anymore. Because these two are, they running things, man. And EcoFlow, running things. Let me see. Say Eco and Blue Eddy is running away with the generators. Yes, they are. Jackery. Let me see. Joe says, "Yeah, I'm really disappointed with the Jackery because they make a solid product, but they're behind on innovation." Joe, I couldn't have said it better myself. I love the Jackery, but man, if I can't do what I need to do with it, it's a really durable, lightweight machine. But boy, oh boy, you got to kick it up a few notches. Led, I think the BougeRV consultant on a low. A BougeRV consultant on a low. What does that even mean? Oh, you mean, oh. Well, this is what let me rewind. I'm going to tell you, that's a good one, Craig. I'm going to tell you what. You know why I've been riding with them so hard? I'm going to tell you why I've been riding with BougeRV so hard. Because I feel, this is me, I feel like that's going to be the next competitor. And I'm trying to get in on the ground floor of what they're doing. Because in just a couple of months, their innovations is either equaling or matching other great products. So why wouldn't you get in? This is like the stock market. Use your head. Why wouldn't you get in on the next best innovation? To me, I feel like this is like investing in stock in Amazon back in the day. Where would you be today? That's why. I think I found, here's a company, great solar panels, great generator. The refrigerator freezers, in those other brands cost a fortune, they got the same price with the same exact compressors in them for half the cost. Just saying. Look like I'm on to something. That's why I'm riding with them. Let me see. And I promise to you, if it's something I don't like, I'm going to tell you. I don't like that flashlight. Now, I done said that a billion times on both of them. I don't like the flashlight. It needs a dedicated power button. To my friends at BougeRV, I've let them know. It needs a dedicated power button, period. That flicking on the button, that is for the birds. Let me see. I'm lost. What should I get? I got Harbor Freight in my area. I don't have nothing if grid go down. Luana Dukes, email me, okay? Because if you ain't did nothing, we got a lot to talk about. Can you email me at leadfarmer73@yahoo.com? You got a lot of catching up to do. And I'm gonna do my best to steer you in the right direction. As a matter of fact, the video that I have for you later today, be watching that because I got something for everybody. I got something for you that for the people like you, Lowana, I want to say your name was. I got to remember your name because I'm going to be looking out for you, okay? Joanna, I think it was, Lowana. I got something that'll be right up your alley. And pretty much if you ain't did nothing yet, this would be perfect for you. Look out for my video later on. I got to finish it because I'm editing it down, okay? So trust me on that. This is something that even's blowing my mind. All right. Let me see. BougeRV freezer saved all our frozen meat when the big kitchen fridge went on the blink. You told me that before, Jojo. I think you emailed me that. Yes. And mine, look, mine is running right now. Let me see. Ooh, I'm saving because I need to run a BiPAP small fridge. Ooh, I got something for you. It's either that. I got something for you. You'll see. Well, Led, maybe we'll see a Led Farmer and BougeRV collabo on a generator. Right there. That's it right there, the BougeRV 716. I already did the video on that one. Couple of them, actually. Oh, the BougeRV 73. I like the sound of that. That is nice. BougeRV 7. Ooh, Mayor Goldie Wilson. I like the sound of that. Mayor Goldie Wilson. Where did that come from real quick? I know we off task. We way off task. Where did that come from? Mayor. I like the sound of that. Mayor Goldie Wilson. Yeah, you'll be mayor, black mayor. That'll happen. You will see, Mr. Jenkins. One day I will be mayor. Why do I remember that line from line? Yes, Red Silo Homestead, Back to the Future. Mayor, I like the sound of that. He said, yeah, black mayor, that'll be the day. You will see, Mr. Jenkins. Someday I will be mayor. You will see. Mayor Goldie Wilson. Stupid. Oh my goodness. One of my favorite movies in the world. Do you hear me? That's one of them. In 1984, that movie came out. That was like back then the next E.T. Watching E.T. the extraterrestrial. Remember that? That's how big that was and still is to this day. My babies grew up on it and we still all watch the movie to this day. That's how wonderful. It's timeless. That's one of those timeless movies. Every time you watch it, it feels like you're watching it for the first time. Now you got to watch those movies. You got to. Love the trilogy. I got them all. Some of them was like, but it was still kind of like Fast and the Furious. I'm watching it just because, I'm down with the thing. Man, Led Farmer 73. I like the sound of that. Man, any more questions? Because I don't want to keep you all all morning. Because I will sit here. I'm lit off coffee. I will sit here and goof around, and I really want to finish that video. Any questions before we go? I don't want to keep y'all with nonsense. Just showed it to your grandson. It's still a great movie to this day. Ain't no real good movies out unless it's about a superhero or something. That was a good, wholesome, the whole family can sit down and watch movie. And for the people that don't know, y'all know if Biff, what he was trying to do to his mom, to this day, that's called rape. You know what I'm saying? So think about this. This is all off topic. If Biff did back then in the 50s, and now we in 2021, You know he gonna get a court order to come. Biff is probably like 89 years old. He going to jail today. He going to jail. And they're gonna be like, you know what? Back in 1954, I was in an old 50 Chevy, and Biff, you already know we ain't gonna say what it's called, but you know what happened to Biff today. What do you mean? That was 100 years ago. So what? You going to jail for that. How are my oranges doing? They green. Ba-dum-bumps. Oh, that was a dad joke. I'm gonna save that for my son. Do most different brand solar panels work with most solar generators? I'm going to say yes. Yes-ish. But you have to pay attention to your input wattage. Pay attention to your input volts and amps. Thank you, Trina's Organic Lifestyle. Said, thanks for your patience and knowledge. Oh, man, I'm just cutting up. Thank you so much, Trina. So, yes, I edited my answer because I misspelled farmer. Does that count against me? I'm going to let you just follow the rules. I can't say nothing. I don't want to be giving nobody the heads up like, hey, you know you misspelled. I'm not going. It's not going to be me picking. It's going to be the computer. Say my childhood has been ruined. Mine too. Because if you go back and watch some of those old movies, you'd be like, hey, is that harassment? Pepe Le Pew? If anybody know about Pepe Le Pew, she said no, Pepe. Pepe Le Pew. No means no. She told you no about 3 miles back, Pepe. Now she gonna have to put a restraining order on you. See, if you think about back then how stuff was, man, you couldn't do none of that stuff today. You couldn't do none of that. Laverne and Shirley, right? You couldn't do. Lenny and Squiggy was always on them, grabbing their cheeks and stuff like, hello. You couldn't do that. That's sexual harassment. I was watching Happy Days. Don't ask me why. Lady Led always got me watching Happy Days. We watching Happy Days one day, and they was doing this with a mistletoe. And y'all seen the episode, jumping up with the mistletoe over top of them like this. Hey, say, hey, Suzanne, how you doing? How you doing? And kiss them all in the mouth. Do that today. You're going to prison, and you're going to be kissing somebody else in the mouth with a beard. If you be doing that today, you better not. You better not. That episode, that mistletoe, that Christmas episode where the Fonz was like, hey, I got somewhere to go. Hey, I'm a good ass, blah, blah. Trust me on that. I was like, hey, me and her we looking at each other like, hey, that's lightweight rape. I mean, he embraced her. While the other dude is handling, he an accessory because Potsy was holding it over the head while Richie was, you accessory to the crime. Richie and Potsy going to prison. Both of y'all. That girl gonna come back. I'm gonna let that go because that was good. That girl gonna come back 50 years later, get you, man, for that. Like, remember when we was in Al's restaurant and diner, and you grabbed me, you kissed me right in the mouth. That was 80 years ago, Potsy. And Richie has set it all up. You're gonna be in there with R. Kelly in the closet with that nonsense. Our childhood was full of lies. It ain't even funny. Everything we saw in our childhood was full of lies. Full of lies and deceit. We watching stuff, and that's why you think why people crazy now. People crazy now because we grew up watching Pepe Le Pew, Happy Days, doing stuff like that. That's why we all screwed up. And you look at them people, they think what they doing is right half the time with that. They think it's right. Like, I just kissed her. Did she say it was okay? Well, no, she didn't have to because I had the mistletoe. Duh. No. 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 No, you can't do that. Sanford and Son it was a lot of racism in there. Oh my God. Some of the stuff that Fred Sanford used to call Jose and stuff. Wasn't his name Jose? No, his friend name was, I can't remember. But you know what I'm saying, man. And the cop, you already know. You watch some of those old movies, I'm telling you, in the first 5 minutes, they used to say the N-word and all, like the Fred Sanfords and stuff. I'm telling you, Good Times too. Grady, right? All in the Family was that show was. You know what made that show famous? Racism. What made All in the Family blow up back then? True story. Racism, sexism, homophobia, everything right now that you bet not do made that show boom. And all of the shows that exploded off of that one show, one racist show made another racist show. From All in the Family, you had the Jeffersons, and that got racist. Man, I'm telling you, man, them days, we was born in some crazy times, man. We was in some crazy times. Archie Bunker was the Grand Wizard. You know that was pure truth. You know it was pure truth. He was. All he didn't have on was that pointy hat, man. All he didn't have on was that pointy hat. I know the younger people in here like, who the hell is Archie Bunker? Who the hell is Archie Bunker? Go do your research. All you need to see is one show. Anyone you want. Pick a card, any card. Pick any show you want. You will see the racism in the first 15 minutes. I watched several of your videos and appreciate being real and knowledgeable. Question: your opinion on the cheapest system for someone on a budget? I haven't got anything yet. DD51, do me a favor. Email me at leadfarmer73@yahoo.com. Okay? I'm going to release the video. Let me get off here because I'm cutting up now. That coffee kicking in. Yeah, those were the days. Yes, they were. And listen, their song was about racism. Their song was about, that song was messed up. Go benign, I guess we had it made. Those were the days. If you go and listen to the words of that song, all they was really saying was racism. Racist, we wish we could be out called racism again. It was racist. The song is messed up. Go back and listen to it. Guys like us, we had it made. Those words right there. Guys like us, we had it made. Those were the days. Yeah. Huh? Go back and watch them shows with a straight face and try to laugh. It was funny back then. We didn't know what none of this meant, but now we like. I'm waiting. I keep hearing the laugh box go off in the audience, but what is they laughing at? The laugh machine. The fake audience laugh. Anyway, let me stop. Guys like us, we had it made. Oh my God. Let me see. I'm going to give you some coffee. I'm having too much fun, Charlie Murphy. I'm sorry. And you know what I'm talking about. All of those shows back then was pretty bad. They was good shows for some people, horrible for others. Let me see. Yes, Carol O'Connor was an excellent actor. I pray he was just acting. As a matter of fact, he was, because I know something about Carol O'Connor where trust me, that was an act. Let me see. And you know what else? You know what else made that show big? What else made that show big was it was relatable. That's the sad part of it. Sometimes you're drawn to things that's more relatable to you, right? Because in everybody's households in the 70s, the early 70s and the 80s, that's how a lot of households really were. It was a lot of racist slurs going on, a lot of sexist slurs, and it was a lot of hatred and calling your kids all kind of messed up names. It was a lot of that, and people laughed at that like, hey, that's what my dad calls me, a jackass all the time, a meathead. That's what my daddy say. Wait a minute. That's what my daddy say. He was relatable. That's another thing that helped that show blow up. Being that hateful in your household was relatable because it was going on in a lot of people's home when they pretend that ain't nothing going on when you get outside. All right, let me stop. Let me stop. We've been on here too long. I have to release this video, and the only reason I'm doing it is because you gonna need it. You're gonna need it. You're gonna want it. You're gonna like it. Mr. We could use a man like Herbert Hoover again. Telling you, man. Okay, let's get out of here. Let me get out of here so I can finish this video. It's gonna be short and sweet, but you're gonna love it. I hope you love it as much as I do. Yes, I do talk truth. Yes, I do. I do too, Joe. I gotta go. Everybody have a wonderful day. And remember, go back and watch the video I did before this about the new rules. I'm gonna say it one last time in this video. You got to be subscribed to the channel, and you can only answer one. Man, this fan. You can only answer once. If you answer more than once on the question, you'll be disqualified. If you are not subscribed to the channel, you may be disqualified because that's not fair to all of our subscribers here in the Greenhouse Lounge on Lead Farmer 73 channel. It's not fair for you to be a fly by night and then to win something as wonderful as a BougeRV 716. It's not fair to the people that sticks with me all throughout the day. All right, in the years. All right, everybody have a wonderful day. Ooh, I hear a baby too. There it is. Hey, honey. Oh, yeah, I really got to go now. Hey, baby. Guys like us, we've had it made. No, too early? I'm sorry. Too loud? Sorry, honey. I'm sorry. I gotta go. Guys like us, we had it made. Live on 73. I love y'all, and I'm out.